At the School of Homeopathy, we stimulate your interest, your fascination to study what we call it materia medica. That means the stuff out of which medicines arise, the medical stuff. And to a homeopath, that is a study of individual things in the natural world. And they're classified. We have the periodic table of elements which then make up compounds that are the material substance, or that together make up the material substance of the crust of the earth. We study the microorganisms, the fungi, the algae, the plants, huge kingdom, the insects, the invertebrates, the birds, the mammals, everything that makes up life on earth. Sounds huge, doesn't it? And it is. Homeopaths never ever stop learning. It is a study for life. All we can do at the school is give you certain tools which can help you uncover these mysteries and stimulate your interest to continue to do so. That's one of our primary endeavors. Also, of course, there is a philosophy of healing which underpins every case that we approach. All casework is underpinned by philosophy. So another thing that we study continuously over the years, so that it's so ingrained in your understanding that it becomes a second nature for you. And then you can understand the way in which your patients are getting better or getting worse. It becomes so obvious whether the direction is towards cure or developing pathology. Hanuman said the highest ideal of cure is to rapidly and permanently and gently remove the disease in its entire extent, and according to principles that can be easily understood and therefore taught. So that's what the School of Homeopathy is all about. And how do we do it? Well, we're a group of mates who've been working together for, it's coming up, it's almost 30 years, The original teachers, almost 30 years ago, are still teaching today. I'm one of them. And one of the things that characterize us is that we're all practitioners. Every staff member is a practitioner of homeopathy. All your mentors, people who look at your work and comment on it, are homeopathic practitioners. And most of them have come up through the school. So we have an ethos that has developed, as we would say, a culture that has developed, which informs everything that we do. And our purpose is to help you find the healer within you and help you find the tools with which to accomplish that very high mission. High mission in the sense that it's driven by an ideal like Plato's ideal of beauty, truth and goodness, an ideal like that for healing, which leads to a manifestation of beauty, truth and goodness. Because truly, humans are beautiful, good and truthful creatures at heart. The primary quality that a student should bring to the school is the capacity, the desire, the inner capacity to manifest healing. And you don't know whether you will do that or not at the beginning. You will know at the end when you are starting to treat patients whether this really suits you or not. So although it seems primary, actually it can't be. What has to be primary is the desire to walk the path, not that you might reach the goal. And I think that's an important part of our ethos as teachers and healers, is that we're interested in the path that you will travel, much more than the goal that you might eventually achieve through travelling that path. Tenacity is a good quality that we're looking for in you. The tenacity to continue even though it may be hard. Perseverance and tenacity. It's helpful to have a good memory and a clever mind, because homeopathy has a huge database. Nature is it. And how much of this can you encompass? If you're a brainy person, it might seem that you'd be able to do it better than if you were not. But then who's measuring brainy? If it's measured according to Cattell intelligence tests and Mensa, that's only one quality of brainy. There's another, which is perhaps even more important. And that's the capacity to think artistically, by which I mean to make connections that are lateral rather than just connections that are vertical. Lateral connections are synthetic in nature. They bring disparate things together to see that they form a pattern. And that is exactly what a homeopath needs to develop. The pattern-making capacity of the mind needs to be developed. And if you naturally have that, that's a good point for you.